So this is our new money pit.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of working on the E36. In today's video, we're going to be fixing up quite a few important things. The engine mount is blown, it's gone, and we need to replace that. Eventually we thought maybe we should just, fast forward the swap, but we said no, let's fix this up. So today we're going to be jacking the engine off, taking the mount off, replacing it, putting a brand new mount in and putting it back down. And also going to attack the timing belt. The timing belt is destroyed and we need to replace that ASAP. So those are the main jobs, but what else are we doing?
Yeah, so the main job is exactly that. If we have time, which hopefully we do, we're planning on doing it as much as we can. Change the headlights as well. We've got some Angel headlights.
Angel
looks amazing. LEDs as well. If you can do that, suspension as well from the coilovers before. EV36 coilovers probably wasn't the best thing to go for, but budget, much budget friendly. But we're just fixing that, adjusting it, making it a bit less bumpy. Putting some grease around as well, and also changing rotors because we've got some new rotors as a combo with the headlights, so might as well put it on as well. Ceramic ones, it seems pretty good. And yeah, for the most part, that's about it. I hope it goes well, but we'll find out.
A lot of things to do today.
A lot of things to do.
Probably gonna go into the morning, but
which is a fan. But if we get it done, I'm cheering, he's cheering.
We can drive the car again.
And the car's been sitting for 2 weeks. I haven't been driving it because engine mount, if you do a turn, the whole car starts vibrating.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
And yeah, I thought might as well change it. It was $100 for an engine mount, and these days you can't find that NS engine or any engine that's decent without it being overpriced itself. So hopefully it goes well. Obviously you guys will be updated, and yeah, see how it goes.
Let's get into it. First up, so what you need to do is remove the bolts that are holding in the engine mount into the chassis. So for our specific engine mount, they are factory, so there was only 2 bolts, a bolt on the top and a bolt on the bottom. Now of course they would be different for different engine mounts and different cars, so just search up and have a look at what bolts there are. But for us it was only 2 bolts, one on the top and one on the bottom.
Mine needs your strength here.
Did it there?
Yeah. He has to if he comes up.
Yeah.
What are you doing in Egypt, bro? Can't even unscrew a bolt.
Yeah, it's mainly studies. I don't want to bash my finger into that.
I can't do what I got plan B, but I don't know how good plan B will do. We'll find out if plan A doesn't work.
Is it possible? Oh wow. You got it? Feels like it.
I don't know, it's just a multi, that's it. I guess it's getting multiple. I don't know how much you have.
I was doing that just to check if I should not take it out.
Did you take it out?
No, I should not pull this out. Because you can't trust it.
No, it is.
Check for my see if it's loose.
Go from the top, I think it's going to be a from the top.
Yeah, but I'll go touch it, see if it's loose. I think it's this one.
You know, there's 2.
I don't think it's loose.
It's full.
Yeah, I think it is. Right on the side, you can see.
Further up.
This thing.
I see it. Alright, give me the... Take off the connections.
Osama, what if the engine just falls on you right now?
Oh. That's a new one. That's a problem.
That'd be pretty cool.
I reckon you can lift it up, yeah?
True, very true. So give me the Milwaukee Joe.
Wow, Milwaukee, bro.
And Phil, can you? Oh, no, this is a 16.
So right now we are taking the engine mount bolts off. We've got the right one off from the top, and we've got the top of the left one too. Someone's under there just trying to get the bottom of the left mount, and the left mount is the one that's garbage, and we need to replace that one. So what we're doing is completely taking this one off, but the other side is just going to be loose. So we just broke the bolts, so that way when we jack up the engine, it pivots up this way, so that way we can just remove the engine mount, and then when we bring the engine back down, it will just come back like that. If we take both out, it's going to go up, left, right, back, forward, and that's just garbage, since we're only doing one anyway. So that's it. Progress, Osama?
One second, I'm just trying to get it on. Yo, how's it going? Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Alright, let's try it again. Ouch. This is an interesting one.
Which way are you going?
Like that way.
This way. Towards you,
Yeah, towards me. Doesn't move. Is that tight?
You're pushing as well, yeah?
Alright, anyways, I got an idea.
What?
One sec.
It can't be that tight.
You can try it.
If the top wasn't that,
You can try it.
I'll give it a shot now.
Okay, so far, basically, we're just unscrewing the engine mount. So there's only one engine mount out of the two that's completely screwed, which once we take it out, you actually see it. So that one, there's one bolt on top, one bolt at the bottom. So nuts, sorry, we've taken both those nuts out, put them on the side. And then the other one, the proper engine mount. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he has it. So yeah, so one at the top, one at the bottom. We've taken that out. The other engine mount's fine, but we still need to loosen it a bit because we have to lift up the engine, obviously. So we loosen that, not completely taking the nut out, just loosened it so it can give the engine some play when we're lifting it up. So for the most part, that's about it. What we've done. Jacked up the car as well, all four jacks done. So now we're gonna place it, because our jack doesn't reach that high. So we're gonna put this wood under the oil pan and then jack it from under here. Probably put a couple more blocks of wood to lift up the engine just enough. Pull out the engine mount, put the new engine mount in, put the bolts back on, drop the engine again, tighten everything to the specific whatever we need to tighten it at, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, good to go. So see how that goes and keep you updated.
Do you correct job? Oh, looking good. really.
Alright, this has to crack now.
Look where you cut it.
There's the
There we go.
I reckon let's use this one.
No. So we just placed that wooden block on top of the jack, which is now boosting the engine up.
Let's drop it. Slowly. I'll drop this. So you drop
I just angle it.
It's just a massive piece of wood. I mean, like, not small. It's just not much play.
Yes, no. Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Engine swap session.
Alright, someone check from below if you can take it out.
Take one out. No, keep going. You're gonna have to go way hard.
Reckon that's enough?
No.
Go with that heat.
This is jump. I don't know what this is.
That's good.
No, just keep going.
You're just lazy.
No, I've got like heat creaks and stuff.
Go more.
Again?
Go more. Stop. Let's try. Alright, stop. Actually, no, we can take this out first. Yeah, just needs a tiny bit more. Yes, one more. Just a small one.
You can save it?
Yeah. Alright, stop.
Yes, sir.
Alright, this is so broken.
Oh wait, do I need to reuse that?
The heat shield, yeah.
Is that broken?
One way to find out.
Engine mounts out.
Finally took it off, lifted the engine basically, engine hoist life. This is completely broken. I don't know if you can see it, but like this is supposed to be like this, so that's just off. Like look at the new one.
Yeah, and this is the new one. So it's together, right? It's one piece. And that,
It's like
yeah, that's broken.
bottom is completely gone as well. But the sad thing is this is the heat shield, and we've got to reuse this. And
That has to go back on top.
yeah, we're gonna have to do some.
We're gonna have to reshape that.
metal shaping, but yeah, because it's probably because of the pressure that built onto it afterwards, where it's heat shield supposed to work. And yeah,
I'm actually surprised. Like, if this was broken, that means it wasn't really supporting anything.
yeah,
So that means like, if you did a really hard turn or the car spun out, if this just moved like that, the engine's out.
the engine was basically out.
So it was sitting like this. Yeah, like, let's say
It's like this
there was an impact. Let's say someone hit Osama from that side, crashed into him like this, bang. The engine literally would have gone off. So yeah,
Yes,
good
it
to
is.
replace this
Yep.
with the new part. Sorry, we don't need that. We don't need that.
Alrighty.
Looks a lot better too. Oh, but you know what it smells like? You know when you melt like chocolate fudge? It actually smells like a bit.
Right, it's like liquid.
Yeah.
So.
It actually tastes like it too. So to put the engine mount back on, we need to jack up the engine a lot higher and place the mount in and then just sort of guide it down into where it's supposed to be. The only issue with that is, well, not only issue, my jack is very hard to control when coming down. So as soon as we loosen it up, the weight, if it's too heavy, it will just fall and there won't be enough time to sort of catch it. Well, we can try, but it will just be very slow. And another thing, now the fan is hitting the shroud, so we're going to remove that whole setup now, so we can jack the engine up higher. We better do the timing belt anyway, and to do the timing belt, we're going to move the fan and shroud, so we should have just done it before. But that's the next step. What the hell is that? Oh, I'm lucky. Another one shot out.
Bro, you scared me. Got my mini hand sanitizers.
Oh wait, can you? How's that?
Jacket.
Not bad. No?
We came up in Russia. Some guy was in a fist fight, but he got beat.
Yeah.
So he pulled out a grenade
What?
and he just let it off. Pulled the pin and he just rolled it, put it on the ground. Everyone just started running. But like 5 people got injured.
Oh my goodness.
Is there a way you can loosen the screw? You know the screw, the heat shield? Is there a way you can loosen that and push it a little bit up?
This.
Yeah, this part.
There's no screw. These aren't screws.
Oh, so it's just one part. Okay.
So what's the problem?
Like this doesn't go. Like I can't get it. If that makes sense. It's just this. What the hell is this thing anyway? I mean, it looks important.
Do you reckon it's because of the shape of the heat shield?
No, the heat shield's no problem.
Oh, don't get us stuck again. Hey, the bloody YouTube was TikTok fights tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
You gonna watch that someone?
Probably not. What am I gonna do? Oh shit.
Okay.
It's somewhere good. I should have put this on.
Double problem, new problem. I don't think it's a good idea.
We'll go back to it. It's not fully second.
I'm gonna put it in and take it back out the heat shield.
Anyway. Got the end. The other corner. Somewhere there, right? No, somewhere there. You should see.
Which one is in that? Is the one with the washer?
The one with the, yeah, that one. Oh wait, is it? Just check on the other side. Check the other side.
This is on the bottom. I took this out from the bottom.
Okay, then give me the other one then. Putting the top one in now.
Ah, okay. Let's get down, let's get down. Oh shit.
So much of
Like always, we have a predicament. So, we ordered both engine mounts, but a day after each other, because we were advised to change both. But the second engine mount hasn't arrived, and we've just realized we spoke about pivoting the engine and not unbolting the other side completely, and we realized a couple minutes ago that it wasn't pivoting. So we checked the other side, and the other side's broken as well, the exact same way. The top is ripped off. The top is still attached to the engine, and the mount is just sitting on the chassis, so the engine just comes straight up. So that's a fix that we can't leave. So we're gonna pause it there, put the old mount back in, the broken ones, and just drop it back so it sits on something, and do the timing belt, suspension, brakes, headlight, do everything else. And once the other side comes, we can put the other side in, because we can't even fit it in, because we need to jack the engine up higher, and we can't go any higher at the moment because there's nowhere to go. It wasn't even pivoting. We needed to pivot, so put the old one back in, and then once a new one comes, same stuff again. Put the new one in, pivot it, do the other side. It'll be a lot harder because we're taking both out now, but it is what it is. So you can probably see in the over there in the dark here, if this focuses. But yeah, see that's the mount there, down there, and the actual top mount is here. That's supposed to be connected right now and pivoting, but it's not. So that's the end of that. Yeah, but yeah, so Osama's just putting the other one back in.
To put it in mine, because I can see.
It's just rotating.
Yeah, it's basically in.
It's in, it's just rotating.
Okay, I see.
Why is it resting on that anyway?
Isn't this how it's meant to be?
What is this?
There we go, it's good. You just have to rotate it the other way. No,
Is
it's
it
good.
in the dial?
Check.
The whole time it was in, it's just you had to rotate it the right way. Like, check it out.
Apart from the difficulty of actually dropping the engine back down, another difficult thing here is that there's a dowel pin that must fit correctly. So we had to keep spinning it and twisting it and angling it to fit right into the pin. So it's right next to the bolt, and if that pin doesn't match up, it will not bolt in properly and hold. So make sure you do
There's a
that.
little dial hole. Oh, never mind, it's here. Okay. Yep. Alright. It's in. Where's that bolt? Do I have the bolt or do I give it to you soon?
You have it.
It's with you.
Oh, she knows something.
Anyway, guys, it's day 2 of working on the Beamer. It's actually a whole week later.
Because we had to buy the part.
Yeah, but this is just going to continue, so it should be all one video, fingers crossed. We're unbolting the old mounts which are on, or one of them is new, I think. This one is new.
That one's new.
That one's new,
good.
so yeah.
This one's
But we've still got to unbolt it a little bit just to get to that one because we're going to pivot it. And main goal today is get this running. It's now the 3rd week the car hasn't been running and we just want it to go driving. So I don't have to drive anymore.
Hello.
So, main goal today is the engine mount and the timing belt, which should be done in less than 3 hours, I hope. Oh, one day we'll have to explain what neat is. We said neat on every video. So, as mentioned before, we are going to be doing the pivoting technique. So the right one has the new one, so we're going to loosen that one and jack it up so it pivots from that side.
We're jacking up the engine, we're jacking up the engine.
It is day 2
What the sack? How is the floor so wet?
Day 2 of working on this car. As you closely look at the engine, you'll start to realize that it's not going straight up, but it's pivoting to the right side.
Hey guys, it's day 2 working on the screen.
I'm gonna cancel you this one.
Alright, so I reckon we do a petition to cancel this YouTube channel. What do you guys reckon? Don't cancel this YouTube channel. Like and subscribe for updates.
Just repeating the same steps here before, remove the engine mount, put the new one in and bolt it back up. Exactly the same as taking it off. And where is it from?
Oh, this is from Thing. That's all that. Oh, I'm still looking for it. Whoops. So hey, why would you drop that?
You dropped it.
Such an idiot, bro. Fight. Say. Alright guys, hail's going in. Oh my god, oh my god. It's like...
Both brand new engine mounts are now in place.
So we're just tightening it from there. Oh, Sahil has better strength than me, surprisingly. So just tightening the engine mount, making sure it's all good. Look at that serious pose he has. Alright, other side. Wow.
Oh my god, that's why my phone's broken.
Alright guys, you heard him.
Samsung, can you like sponsor me, bro?
Alright.
So much K-drama, just sponsor me.
Yeah.
Bro, I legit get jealous. I was watching K-drama and everyone has like S9 plus, like I'm not S9 plus, S21 plus in the show. I was like, bro, I really want that phone. Some random lady just pulls out.
They have Samsungs, not iPhones. Surprising. Even though Samsung's like Korean, right?
It's Korean.
Still.
Obviously they're going to use Korean. It's much cheaper.
It's pretty easy, like what I do is normally one of it.
And they get paid for it.
We can. He's rushing.
No, why is it so loose?
Yeah, because we didn't turn.
Okay. So what I normally do is I use the 4.
My mama called, see you on TV.
Right. I want you to use 4 pieces.
Guys, what do you guys think of my singing career? I reckon it's alright. Just joking. I reckon Taylor's a good time, no?
I was on.
Oh no, it's a shit tightener. Alright guys.
My, what do you call it? My dragons.
So, please chime in on next
I don't know
week's.
what they were saying about the controller. It's in such good condition.
And then after that,
It's actually in really good condition.
They're saying it about that bearing at the end.
This,
Yeah, that.
but that was the main problem before.
Yeah, I know. I changed it, but apparently they said he didn't tie in a blah blah blah.
It's fine, bro. Look at it.
Yeah, and I asked Bunsen Orders about the hubcap as well for the bearing. They don't have it.
and there's
Like, can I have it in stock or they don't have it?
No, they don't stock it. It's like a custom thing you gotta get.
Oh, whenever, I can just ask Brain Tech. They've literally done everything.
I have no idea. That's fine.
Yeah.
We Gucci guys.
Good dodge.
Say was just gonna kill himself. Then I was gonna get his
I can't
phone.
afford to get new glasses.
Literally. Alright, is that tight?
Yeah.
Right. What are those?
Alright.